In my childhood, everybody in school was racist. Like, I was the only white kid there. Everybody else was black. And they beat me up for it. Why? You're asking why? Well, I don't really know. So then the next day I had fun, but the teacher was like the meanest teacher on earth. So I call her, I forget her name. Her name, started with the T. So I called her Mrs. Toothpaste. One more moment of cringe. Okay. So then the next day, it was Thanksgiving, right? We were going to lunch. So when we were in line, this kid pulled down his pants. He literally showed everybody a sensor that they never wanted to see. He started peeing on the floor. Okay. So then it was Thanksgiving, so we still went to lunch. I was lactose intolerant. First for Thanksgiving, they gave us Lunchables, which I understand. Lunchables, lunch. But what the meanest teacher ever said, Mrs. Toothpaste said, you have to eat the cheese. And then my stomach hurt so bad, but you have to eat all the food there. It's one of the rules. And this is my old school, so it's technically the life of my childhood. And then I had to eat like 5 parts of the turkey. It turns out one of the parts was raw, and that one part I had. So I ate it because I didn't know it was wrong. And the next day, not the next day, then like 10 minutes later, I was throwing the plastic plate away that they gave me. And I threw up on the floor and I slept in it and almost busted my jaw. Then the next day, almost the whole kitchen floor was vomited on by me. Because I did that. Don't mind the pig in the background. Like, let me get the angle. On the curtain, there's a pig squishmallow in the background. My phone did that. We're just gonna, like, censor that. No, it's fine. Okay, so anyways. And then when I was and then they kept beating me up every day. They were racist. Racism. And so I finally left the school from telling my mom. And they were like, no chance of leaving. But you beat me up. Showed your... And then, you have the literal worst teacher ever. And then you want me to stay? He awesome. That's alcohol that nobody ever knew existed. And that the person that told me that was the person that beat me up every day. So I was like, what is wrong with you? And then the next day, and then like, so we're gonna say, 5 years later, I was finally 8. So then, in my next goal, I had a happy school life. Although I have to sit by the literal worst student. We're gonna call, this is not his real name, but we're gonna call him, I gotta use the bathroom, hold on. We're gonna call him Mr. Blurt Pants. The worst person in the school. I gotta close my door because my sister. Mr. Blurt Pants. he literally interrupts the teacher every time. If the teacher says something, oh yeah. And then the whole class puts their heads down. Why do you? Why? Just why, Mr. Blurt Pants? Okay, that's why we call him Mr. Blurt Pants, because blurt means yell out loud. And not only that, he used to beat people up in aftercare. Literally throw lizards off the fence. He literally throws them in the parking lot, and they get run over. And then, if he doesn't do that, he pinches them by the neck, and then they're literally screaming like, that's the lizard's face. Okay, so he annoys everybody in the whole entire school. He beat me up, but one time I finally stood for him. So one time in aftercare, he tried to steal my toys. He tried to steal my Bakugan. I think I still have it. Hold on. Gotta find it. He tried to steal my Bakugan. So, you know what I did? I grabbed his ankle, twisted it, and karate chopped him. After I karate chopped his hand, he never talked to me again. And then he started to talk to me again, in like 2022 now, because that was in like 2021. Okay, so then I kind of impressed my crush. So she speaks Spanish, and she loves when people speak Spanish. So everybody say, "Good morning, teacher. Good afternoon, teacher. Good afternoon, teacher." And I said, "Buenos noches." And she looked at me like this. She literally looked at me like that. And yeah. So that's basically the end. Goodbye, Pika fam.